liens in Oklahoma, and I live in New York. Well, Tulsa, the county of Tulsa, has a service that you can subscribe to, which will put on your computer the exact data they have on their computer sitting there in Tulsa. They charge you $40 a month. You tie directly into their land records management information system. So you have everything you need right there at your fingertips. You're going to get the county clerk's information, which is going to give you the information of what is on the title. You know, are there mortgages? Are there liens? Right, you can do a rudimentary title search, you know. Also, very important, the assessor's data. You know, what type of property, what's the zoning, what's the physical description. You can get the assessor's map, so you get a picture of the shape of the parcel. Okay, all that information is right there at your fingertips. The owner's address and the mailing address and what the taxes are that's owed. You know, Tulsa has what they call the Blue Book, which is a listing of all of the tax delinquent properties that did not sell at the last auction. Really? Okay, the Blue Book lists what they call struck-off properties. Okay, these are properties, or liens in this case, that did not sell at the auction. And they represent an opportunity to hit a home run if you know what you're doing. Okay, so you would look at properties that were anywhere from 2 years to 10 years delinquent. Okay. So obviously they're not going to be pristine. The owners didn't want them. The investors didn't want them. But again, with your own, you know, knowledge of your own background, you may be able to see something in one of those properties that nobody else saw. And that's what we did. As you know, we did buy liens in Oklahoma, and they were struck off because you avoid or get around the 2-year redemption period if you're buying liens that are already 2 years old. Okay, which eliminates a lot of time and drudgery when you're there. You've already done that. So what we did was we were able to buy a copy of the 2-year-old liens from Tulsa County. So we had that mailed to us, the Blue Book. Then we subscribed to the computer information system. So we go through the Blue Book, and again, we have criteria. You have to have criteria. And what we were looking for were properties that had obviously been overlooked, but had a value in that either by changing the use or selling to a certain investor group or class, we could make a profit on those properties. So we did our first cut in New York, just looking through the Blue Book. Okay, did these fit our criteria? If so, then we went online, did a search, looked at what was on the title. Okay, looked at the physical description. So by the time we actually had to go out to Tulsa to physically look at these, we already had a list of 60 suspects. So then it was just a matter of driving around, looking at the properties. We had talked to some people already, over the telephone, realtors and people who lived in the area. So I would say you could do 70% of your research at home now. In many counties, not all, but many counties are fully computerized.